The deputy president has sued me because of the pronouncements I made on the current land sucker. So let me comment on him. His salary is 1.4 million shillings. We know this. He contributes in Harambes in excess of 10 million shillings every month. How on earth would you justify that?
One could argue he's in business. He's a businessman. He's got other businesses that he's running.
You want to make all Kenyans to laugh at that comment?
That is
what business would you be running unless you're dealing in drugs? And I have reason to believe that he's a very religious man. He doesn't do drugs. What business would you be doing that would allow you to be siphoning out of the business working capital and throwing it away at 10 millions every week?
But Boni Mtetezi, the same argument you're making,
yes,
that what business would you be doing, because it is vague, we don't know. It's the same argument one could make and say, but possibly there is a business one could be doing.
Let me tell you, it is serious. And as a professional in the media, never be guarded when you're dealing with corruption. Corruption is a very bad thing. For every 1 million you hear Deputy President Uhuru has donated, he normally accompanies it with another 1 million from the president. And all that retinue of leaders in the name of MPs and MCAs that you see him with, he usually distributes to them before they come to make their contribution 100,000 shillings each. So if there are 10, that is another 1 million. And sometimes he has 10, 20 of them. And MCAs, they'll be given between 20 and 50,000. So by the time you see 1 million given by the president, there is a million given by the president, and another 2-3 million shared for the other people who have accompanied him, so that it looks like the guy has got clout. So we are talking about, for example, where you see him recorded as spending 10 million, you might have found that in that particular month, he might have spent 10 times 3. So that is 30 million per month. You cannot justify this, and this is corruption, because Harambes feed on corruption, period. You cannot change it. I'm old enough. I have been in activism before I went to Parliament for many years.
Yes, sir.
I know that this is the case.
Okay, now unfortunately or fortunately,
yes,
we cannot validate what you... Can you validate what you're saying, or can you prove what you're saying? Because at the end of the day, where are you saying this money is coming from? Where is Boni Khalwale saying this money is coming from? From
corruption. That's what I'm saying. It's a challenge. As a public officer, you are expected to be accountable to the people. If he was donating this in his private capacity, when he is not our deputy president, then it would be wrong for us to question. But because he's a public officer, the law expects that he be accountable. And that is in Article 73 of the Constitution, plus the various accompanying acts. So we are not in any way slandering him. We are just asking him, we challenge you that we fear this could be corruption. Can you clarify? Okay. It is then up to him, sir, to then come out and say, this is the source, and therefore I'm a clean man.
So it's more of a question to the deputy president, where is the money coming from? It's not an accusation that it is money that is corruptly.
Exactly. It's a question, and it is him to now justify. It is not figures thrown from space. It is a record of what he does in actual Harambes. The last I was with him was in Mumiasi, Catholic Church, where he donated 1 million for himself, 1 million for the president. Akina Duale were there, Professor Kindiki were there, giving their hundreds of thousands, and so on. And I came with my usual little contribution.
How much did you contribute?
Well, ask the people. Well, on that day, I contributed 50,000, and my people were very happy. In fact, they were shocked that I have upped it up to 50,000. In our humble way, it is usually very difficult to reach there.
And that 50,000 was from your own earnings. It was not...
Yes, I'm well paid. As a senator of Kakamega, I am paid sitting allowance, I'm paid mileage claim, I am paid an actual salary. So you take home more or less something like 1 million shillings. Surely you can organize yourself in 1 million shillings to get 50,000. All right.